like the. You know what? I wish because that's the thing that gets me. Like I don't know if this dude must have been a lot of street fights,
right?
I mean, that was like instinct for him to ball up and post up. Why you? I wish he had knocked that ass
out. Sorry. What happened? Sorry.
If he hadn't caught himself, he would have.
Yeah. Double Toast is going to be doing a little tour. It's going to be hitting 3 cities very soon. Atlanta, Georgia, that's October 11th. Going to be in Santa Monica, California, November 14th. And going to be in Seattle, Washington, December 12th. And you can get your tickets for those by going to x1entertainment.com/double toasted. So we are entering a new era of them kids. I'm telling y'all, man, we don't care about these kids out here.
No.
Hey, kids. I hate to be the one to tell you, Uncle Corey, though, I'm letting you know it's a rough world out there, and they don't give a shit about you. All these grown-ups that are supposed to care about you, you're supposed to look up to, and they're supposed to lead you the right way, they don't give a shit about you. Yeah, they letting y'all ass get killed. You can't even go to school now.
I know.
And they don't even care. I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry, kids, but it's true. You know, adults have always been talking about for the children.
Right. We have to protect the children.
Yeah, for the children. You know, that sounds good if you're a politician or a marketing campaign. You know, because it just sounds like the right thing to do. Oh, man, we're doing it for the children until the adults want to do it for them, which is a lot of the times. Adults these days are more childish than children.
Absolutely. They don't want to give up that childhood.
No, they don't. Snatching things from kids. They act like toddlers on the playground. Mine! These are grown-ass people, man. You know, of course, many adults do care about kids. I mean, we're slightly exaggerating them. There are a lot of people that care about kids. They do the right thing. They put kids first. They treat kids the right way. But man, we've been seeing too many cases lately where adults only care about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And, we see it in politics. We see it in entertainment. And lately, we've been seeing it in sports, or at least a couple of sporting events. So I don't know if you saw this. I'm sure both of you heard this.
I didn't see it. When you said something about it, those 2 incidents, I'd heard a little bit, but I thought they were the same incident. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, because they happen so close together. Mm-hmm. Like just a couple of weeks ago, we saw a CEO pull some Grinch shit. For a moment, I thought it was the Grinch in a suit or a polo shirt or a tennis shirt. This big dude came up and look, like I said, it's not no small dude. Yeah. I'm talking about a big grown ass man, a Polish CEO. Was at a tennis tournament, and at the end, the player was signing hats and give them to the children. Until this man said, came over and snatched the hat right out of this kid's hand.
No, ja wiem, że się nie da zwłaszcza w tej konkretnym momencie, żeby coś powiedzieć tak na.
And look at the kid like, yeah, what you gonna do?
Right.
I love when this happens to kids, because kids they look like adults when this happens to them because they're like, man, what the man, y'all see this shit? They don't cry. They're like, oh man. They're like, man, what the wrong with you?
Right.
I think the most surprising thing about that is that the tennis player did nothing. Like it's almost like he was so overwhelmed that people were talking to him, they didn't even acknowledge that.
Well, he didn't know.
Yeah, he probably didn't see it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like he was being mean. He just he didn't see it. Otherwise, I don't know how you missed this big motherfucker right there.
If somebody comes over like that, you probably think it's a parent.
Yeah. Yeah, but that happened so quick, and the dude we did a whole video about it. The dude's a straight up Bond villain. Like when you see him, let me see if I can find him, just in case y'all haven't seen what this guy looks like. He looks straight up like one of those evil CEOs that Bond has to fight.
Oh yeah, he totally does.
Yeah. You think you can stop me, Mr. Bond?
Right.
Yeah. And no matter what angle he turns, he I said this in our recap of this. I almost feel bad for the dude because he's just born to be a villain. Like, look at this. Like, no matter what he does.
Holy shit, he looks like the Penguin.
Yeah, he looks like a dude. Like no matter where he turns, evil,
Yeah.
just bad.
Yeah.
Like that was his fate.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like he's good friends with Vladimir Putin.
but just a few days later, we got what people are now calling. Let me set this up right here. We got what people are now calling the Phillies Karen. So I'm going to give you a little play-by-play of this. So there was a ball that came down. It hit the bleachers, and then everybody started to run over to get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
This guy that you see right here got the ball, is coming back to give it to his son. And then this is what happens. I like that. You know what? I wish, because that's the thing that gets me. Like, I don't know if this dude must have been a lot of street fights,
Right?
that was like instinct for him to ball up and post up. Why you? I wish he had knocked that ass out.
Sorry. What happened? Sorry.
If he hadn't caught himself, he would have.
Yeah. Sorry, just a natural reaction. You need something?
Yeah, just don't run up on people like that.
Yeah, it was like he was charging up.
He's like a dude that just woke up from a bad dream.
Yeah.
Who's there?
He uppercuts her ass. Just take the ball. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Boy, and when they named her the Phillies Karen, I was like, you know, we passed using that term Karen. Karen's a little overused now, ain't it? But boy, she walked up and she had that look at this body language. She had that, why are you in this neighborhood? Let me speak to the manager. Body language going on. Excuse me, sir. That entitlement.
That ball came over here. This is our ball. We were fighting over it.
Wearing those Edna Mode glasses.
Yeah.
You can see them, those big frames on her face.
And when she walks away, I said, yeah, boy, this is a straight up Karen. Because when she gets the ball.
I love how the cameraman knew that. Like, oh, this is stay on this.
Oh, yeah. We got to watch this shit. Look at this, boy. Straight up Karen. She got that Cruella de Vil hair.
Yeah.
She looked like a woman that would snatch shit from little kids.
Mm-hmm.
On her way to kill dogs.
Yeah. And again, the kid is even, like, the kid ain't crying. The kid is look like,
He's more confused.
he's like, what the Dad, who's this bitch? He's like, really? I think the kid even like, man, just give it a goddamn ball.
He looks distressed. What's happening?
Dad, can we just give it to her?
He's looking like, Dad, don't hit her.
Yeah.
Like you did the last one.
Dad, you just got out of jail.
Hey, Dad, Mom, I need you at home. Please don't hit her.
Listen, son, I'm just going to clock her and then we're going to run. No, Dad, let's not do that.
Not again.
That ball is yours. You don't let anybody take it from you.
Boy, she don't know how close she came to being
I
knocked
know.
out cold. Boy, you.
Man, he was loving on his son and she came in there and just disrupted all of that.
Yeah, she took a core memory and turned it into like an event.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, this is happening so much. It's like, what's going to happen next? Like, you know, some kid's going to be at trick-or-treating. When they ring the doorbell, some grown-ass man going to come and push him out the way.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Right.
Candy.
Or instead of putting candy in the bag, going like, well, what do you got?
Yeah. Hey, kid, what's in the bag?
You got Snickers in there? I love Snickers. Oh, they gave you full bars. You got to give me those. I'll trade you some jelly beans.
Oh, no, that ain't no trading going on.
Oh, it's not a real trade.
Shit, I'll trade you these beans right now. Hand over the bag, kid. Wait a minute, but what really, I mean, has it always been like this? These grown-ass people acting like school bullies?
Well, I think in this case, it's more her issue is with the dad.
No, it is. No, it definitely is.
Because her feeling is, hey, this ball fell over here by us. We're all trying to get it, and you came from all the way over there.
See, I know people are.
It was right at her fingertips, and just.
I understand. I understand the frustration. I do, believe me, and I have an explanation about that. Because a lot of people are, you know, they're saying, man, she was she was there first.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that she was, he, like you said, he ran all the way over there to get that ball, and which I
like there's rules for getting a baseball in the stands at the stadium.
No, I know.
Well,
man.
the problem is there are no rules.
Yeah.
So there's just things you assume, and it's like, okay, we're right here, we're about to get this, and somebody comes from out of nowhere and snatches it.
Either way it goes, let's not forget that when the children are involved and things like this, man, it's about the kids.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and we've got to set a better example for these kids, man, because all this shit is being televised. All this shit is being seen.
Yes.
All this stuff is out there.
Yes. So her issues with the dad running over there and grabbing that.
Yeah.
And she's yelling at him like, that was wrong. We had that. You shouldn't have come over here. He probably could have argued her down and said like, listen, I'm sorry. My son has this. She might have been mad, cussed about it, and walked back over.
Yeah.
But then he was just quick to go like, well, this. Here, take the goddamn ball.
Yeah. What are you saying? Like she didn't like the way he gave it to her?
No. I'm saying the way she was in his face, he was just frustrated, not wanting to deal with it.
Yeah.
Whether if he could have like had this dialogue with it would have been heated. But it's like, look, my son already got this. I have my son. Look at him. You want to take that ball from him? She might have been like, I don't want to take it from him, but you shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Walk back over. But instead, the dad was just like, what, man? Here. You want the ball so bad, take it.
Maybe he felt that she was just not going to let up. Like the way that she came up, he was like, all right, come on, you're going to ruin the game.
That woman was not going to let up.
Yeah. I'm saying best case scenario, she might have just walked, been bitching about it. And then I don't know her. I don't know that she would have had the balls to snatch it from the kid's hand.
No. And man, look, she was so heated when she walked over there.
Yeah.
That was not going to be a simple case of, trying to be rational.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about rational, but it's one thing to yell at the dad, say, you shouldn't have taken that ball. You should have given it back to me. It's another thing to take it out of the boy's hand.
Yeah. Well, the fact that she just went over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
because her reaching in to take it from that boy's hand, she could have got a fist in the face.
Oh, and she almost did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she almost did.
So I would have been pretty rude to that lady.
I don't think it makes me think she would not have taken that extra step to reach in his hand and snatch it back. She would have cussed and bitched and been like, okay.
You're right. I would have been pretty rude to that lady.
I would have. If she would have gotten that close to me, I would have burped in her face. Like I would have been like, get the away from me.
You would have burped in her face. You must have had a really good meal that day then.
I know, man. Julie, if I could just call it up like
Julie, if you're burping, that means you must have had a really good meal that day. You probably cooked it yourself because you probably used HelloFresh right there.
Are you two working together?
But you would think so, right?
Who am I? What have I done?
No, he just fell right into my clutches. It's almost like he walked up to me at a baseball game yelling at me. Let me tell you about our sponsor right now, which is HelloFresh, and then we'll get back to the discussion. I want to tell you about HelloFresh because I've told you about my experience with HelloFresh. They bring the ingredients to you fresh to your door, farm fresh ingredients, and then you cook them yourself with the recipes that they give you. Very impressive if you're trying to invite over a date. And this summer, they've made the biggest menu. Oh, you? Yes. This summer they've invited Julian as the guest chef.
I'm taking your baseball.
No, this summer they have made their biggest menu upgrade yet. It includes bigger things in there. HelloFresh has doubled this menu, so now you can choose from over 100 options each week. They got steak and seafood recipes delivered every week at no cost. There's 3 times more seafood in the menu at no extra cost. And discover new seasonal product each week, from snap peas to stone fruit to corn on the cob and more. Look at this. This will make you say sheet, as in sheet Dan Dijon onion pan. Sheet pan Dijon onion crunch chicken, beef flauta supreme, creamy chimichurri pork fillet. Ooh, boy, y'all ain't ready.
It sounds good.
It is great. It is great. Y'all, I would say y'all ain't ready for this, but you know what? I got this code ready for you to use right here. Sign up for HelloFresh at HelloFresh.com/doubletoasted10FM and get 10 free meals with the free item for life. And got to do the disclaimer though right here. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on the first box. New subscribers only, and it varies by plan. But you go to HelloFresh.com/doubletoasted 10FM and you'll get 10 free meals with a free item for life. I want to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring this portion of the show, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Getting back to this, so as far as people talking about this ball landing over here and this guy run over and getting it, from what I understand, I can't say for sure because I'm not a big baseball fan. I like baseball, but I just don't, I don't watch games. I don't attend every game. But I think that if nobody catches it, either with your hand or a mitt, if you catch it that way, then it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if it's on the ground, I don't care if you come from across the field.
Yeah.
It's up for grabs by anybody. Yeah. So, and man, just look, it's just the principle of the matter. If somebody's giving it to their kid and I got no kid to give it to, I can understand she had a kid and they were arguing about, their kids being hurt by this. Fine. She ain't got no kid. And at least not one that I saw. I'm not taking a ball away from a kid.
No, of course. Of course you wouldn't.
Especially something useless like a baseball. What are you going to do with that baseball? Put it on a shelf?
Yeah, just brag about it. Yeah.
You can sell it on eBay. But
it is true.
I mean, she might have a grandson and she's like, I'm going to get one of these balls for you.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Again, I don't know what's going through these people's heads. I don't know what's going on with them. But I don't know what she wanted to get the ball for. We're not hearing her side of the story. But I myself, I can just tell you that if I saw that being given to a kid, and I got no kid with me, I'm just gonna give to the kid. That's just me.
I wouldn't roll up on that dude because I don't know how crazy he might be. I mean, for all she knew, her rolling up like that, he might have just punched her just on reflex.
Well, we saw a good glimpse of how crazy he possibly can be. This dude, she better be glad his street instincts didn't kick in.
Right.
She'd be laid out on that ground right there, man.
Right. Laser focused at her with his fist balled up.
This dude has fought people before.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, like I said, that's just muscle memory kicking in right there.
Right. Because he's feeling triumphant. He's got this for his son. They were hugging, having a great moment. And her rolling up with that.
Yeah. And you know what? The dad did the right thing by giving that ball away because he was trying to set a good example for his son.
Mm-hmm.
They even have this side of the story here on NBC News.
Oh.
Where he was like, I was already ecstatic. Like I got Bader's home run ball and I get to put it in my son's glove. And that was already enough for me. Then he says, and then, here she comes. Something touched my arm. And then she just screamed in my ear. That's my ball. She screamed so loud. And he said, there was kind of a fork in the road. Like, I'm going to go one direction and then probably regret it. Or go this direction and do something in front of my kids that, that's a teaching moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he just pretty much said, somebody got to be the adult here.
Yeah.
And he wanted to set an example for his kids, how rational adults act. So I think that's, even though they might have been yelling at each other, I think that it's cool that he went ahead and gave her the ball and just let her know, like, hey, look, this, and teaching his kids, I know you're disappointed about the ball, but this is a bigger moment right here, knowing that some things ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he start fighting or if he start acting like her, that's no example for the kids.
Right.
And she's already setting a bad example.
Right.
Look, y'all, this isn't new. Like I said, adults have always been selfish, especially in politics. The kids are used as talking points, emotional manipulators, and they're usually manipulated for profit. As I said, you know what? If we cared about kids, we probably wouldn't let them eat half the cereals out on the shelf.
Sure.
Eating that bullshit. Hey, let them eat nothing but sugar.
Uh-huh.
Just sweet cocaine for kids, man.
Yeah, how many parents use it as a bartering system? Okay, do this and I'll take you to McDonald's.
Right.
I'll feed you horrible shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if we cared about kids, they'd be feeling safer about going to school.
Mm-hmm.
But, we all want one. It ain't about certain rights. I hate to bring politics in here. It ain't about certain rights. It ain't about, it's not about defense or anything like that or self-defense. It's about, I love my gun.
Mm-hmm.
And and whether you like it or not, hey kids, we love these guns more than your little ass.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. But, I think the deal is adults have always been selfish. We just see it more now, like we see everything else.
Mhm.
Like that damn CEO we talked about. Years ago, you go to a concert and cheat on your spouse all you want to. Today,
All right.
Yeah, now there's cameras everywhere.
now there's cameras everywhere, man. And so, like we see everything now in this social media age, we've just got to be more conscious about setting a good example for children out there, man. I know I'm asking for a lot, but people are being seen more and more. And like I said, we're still not used to it. Snatching hats from kids. And
Mhm.
I mean, listen, that woman is one thing, but I mean, when you do something like
he took that right out of that kid's hand.
when you do something,
Zwłaszcza w tej konkretnym momencie.
you don't think a camera is catching this?
Mhm.
And that dude was forced to apologize because he got caught.
Oh, so he did apologize.
It was a lame ass apology.
Uh-huh.
I was doing this for my kids, and I did not realize that I said.
Didn't realize.
Yeah, it's the same old bullshit, man. Same old bullshit.
I didn't realize.
Now you knew exactly what you were doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the cameras were on.
Right.
Right. Going to catch that moment.
Yeah, exactly. His business or he feared his business was going to start taking a hit because of his image, his negative image right there. So he's apologizing because for another selfish reason. I don't want it to hurt me.
Sure.
I can't wait for the reality show where he goes on a date with that Phillies woman.
Well, the thing is, man, his wife got him into tennis, and so that's he snatched it, and his wife didn't say anything about it. And I was like, both y'all are a couple of assholes.
Oh yeah.
Your wife should have been like, get that hat back to that boy.
Uh-huh.
But speaking of social media,
Well,
what's up?
the wives of rich men tend to go with whatever the husband says.
Yeah, he's one bringing in the money. Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah. He wants a hat. Let him have a hat. Speaking of social media, though, so now everyone is after this woman, the Phillies Karen. Which, as much as we want these people to be publicly shamed, you got to be careful about that because they've already misidentified this woman twice.
Oh no.
Two people catching fucking strays.
They want this woman so bad they're getting the wrong people, and the people that are the target of it, they've been cool about it. It's actually had some funny responses. The first one is they thought they had a woman named, let me see here. They thought they had a woman named Leslie Ann Kravitz.
What a name.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Karen.
Yeah. And Leslie Ann Kravitz, she kind of laughed it off and said, that's not me. And they thought it was a woman that worked at this certain school district. And the certain school district, they came back with a funny response right here. The school district that they had it mixed up with, they added, anybody who works for our school district, attended as a student, or lives in our community would obviously have caught that ball with their bare hands in the first place, avoiding the entire situation. The other person is a person named Cheryl Richardson Wagner. And Cheryl says, okay, everyone, I'm not the crazy Philly mom, but I sure would love to be as thin as she is and move as fast as she does. So they've been cool about it.
Yeah.
But man, those things can go really wrong. They go really bad if you get,
Sure.
start getting the wrong people. Hey, listen, if they do find this woman, I don't want her. I don't want her life ruined. Everybody now on social media, everybody's like, oh, loses her job and dies in poverty. It's like, I don't want to say her life ruined. I do want her shamed as though, so that she
Burn her! She's a witch!
Yeah. No, I want them to shame the hell out this woman. But I don't want this to go on and on. Let her go through a week or so of shaming and make her feel bad about it if that's possible. And hopefully she learns from this. Man, there was a time people did shitty things and we just gotta let it go. Now social media, we just, like you said, kill them!
Oh yeah. Oh, it's torches and pitchforks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes on as long as there's a slow, the slow media days, slow news days. Because some shit has gone on. Like even that stuff with the CEO and the woman. It's like, how is this still being talked about?
Yeah. Well, everybody's
that
waiting
went
to
on
hear.
way too long.
Man, you know why? Because they treat it like a soap opera. Because like we talked about today, everybody's waiting to hear those juicy divorce details, man. There's another chapter here. Mm-hmm. Now we ain't done because we want to know how much the ex-wife is getting. This world, we are marketed to what we should feel things about, and we are told what we should feel things about. Y'all gonna get mad at this woman for, yes, doing a bad thing of snatching, just getting into a heated moment and taking this ball. She didn't even snatch it. The guy gave it to her. Just to get on out of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're ready to kill this woman. Meanwhile, we got a movie out about 2 scam artists, and they are just talking about how great these people are. The Warrens, and oh man, but they make some good movies, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I wouldn't. There's nothing to be. Yeah, there's a bad thing. These things happen. There's nothing that this woman should be just continuously ridiculed for and have her life ruined over. That's just the way I feel. And like you said, give it about a week when some other kid gets some snatch from him.
Evidently, it's going to happen.
It is. When we hear about a man literally stealing candy from a baby, we'll forget about this right now. Oh, she wasn't that bad.
It's funny. There's a lot of like news stories that have been popping up at sporting events this year. Like there's these 2 events, and then you remember what someone threw on the court or something.
Oh, throwing dildos on the court and all this kind of stuff. Well, they weren't taking. Yeah, but they weren't taking things from kids. No. I hope they weren't taking dildos from kids. Man, people are crazy at sports events anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Sports events and sports fans are just silly. There's always I've seen so many videos of people starting fights with each other
over nothing.
Over nothing, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Over just because they're mad about their team.
Yeah.
Or getting overprotective about their team.
Yeah.
And mostly looks stupid. There was a guy who tried to start a fight and tried to take a swing at somebody, ended up sliding down the bleachers.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Because these people get drunk and they end up looking dumb. Yeah, yeah, it's silly, man. We'll forget about it. But for right now, yeah, go to hell. That was not nice. Wasn't nice at all.
Yeah, I got some balls for you.
What if she's changed her hair since then?
No, that's a Karen hairstyle right there. She keeping that. She's gonna go home and make that puppy coat.
Puppy coat.
Yeah. Get a can of hairspray.
She's gonna terrorize some Dalmatians.
That was my ball. I touched it first. Okay. Why don't you touch these balls?
I bet that's what happened. The ball like bounced, it touched her hand, and then the other guy's like, yoink.
Yeah. These little things. Let it go. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.